Hi everyone, Marlene here with Buffalo Check Chicks. Let me show you what I'm doing today. So, I don't want to hand water all of these plants, so I'm going to be installing soaker hoses, starting here with my spigot. I've added the brass splitter, and these are two. So this is my hose I use in the backyard. This here is the hose that is going to go in the back of my planters, follow it around. And by the way, my plants are doing pretty good. Still hot, about 105 today. So I'm bringing that hose around here to the back, and I have some of those, I think they call them staples. I'll put my hose, pin it down so I don't end up tripping. Okay, so I brought that hose over here, and what I'm gonna do is I attach this brass 4 splitter here, and off of this I am going to have 3 hoses that go here, 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 and then I have my big bins over here. And I'm going to put my soaker hoses around my garden beds, and then it should work. I'm hoping that I just have to hit my water spigot on, and it will take care of watering all of these bins. So I'll show you as I make a little more progress. So these are my soaker hoses. These are 25 feet. They're going to go in the 2 largest bins. I believe the bins are 8 feet. So that should be enough to wrap around the inside. And I've bought all my hoses and brass hardware over at Amazon. And I added up, and it's costing me about $170 to do this project. But to me, it will be very well worth it because I won't have to go out and hand water. I'll just flip the switch on. So I'm still waiting for one more package for the smaller bins for the soaker hoses. But I can go ahead and lay these out in the 2 large bins. Won't be able to hook it up yet till I get my package, but at least I'll have them laid out, and then they should just hook up to, I ordered 15-foot hoses to hook these up to. So I'm hoping I measured everything right and bought all the right equipment. I've never done this before. So this is a new project for me, but I'm going to go ahead and get the soaker hoses in the 2 largest bins and use those garden staples to staple them down. So this is what I got going on. This is the 25-foot soaker hose in this huge bin, and it's perfect. So I've been able to, this end will be attached to a hose. I'm still waiting on it. This one here. The other end just has a stopper on it. So I've got it wound up, back down the center, and back up the other side. I'll get it all straightened out. And these are the garden staples that they call. I actually ordered these on Temu, and that is how I'm going to tack it down. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this tacked down. I can't wait to get my hoses. I've got 15-foot hose that will go from there to there, and then another 15-foot hose that will go from there to the other big one. And then these little bins, the soaker hoses, instead of 25 feet, they're 15 feet. So let me work on this a little more. You see, I got a fly back there because the manure really attracts the flies. And I've got to get these watered before I get the soaker hoses in. They are starting to droop because it's just hot. Okay, I'll be back and show you progress. Okay, so let me show you what I've done. So I have taken the soaker hoses and I've started at the top, come down and up the middle, and then back around where it has a stopper on it. And I have used those garden staples to staple it down wherever I thought it needed it. And I had to water my plants because they were really starting to droop. It's only 101. I thought it was 105, but 101, but we're headed for cooler weather. Okay, so I'll come back when I've got all of my soaker hoses in and show you how I've hooked everything up. Okay, so I'm going to test and see what I've got here going, if they're working. In my 2 large bins. Sailor, you're not coming in. Okay, well, I've got water, so that's good. I think I've got it turned up too high. Yeah, I need to turn it down. Okay, so I've got, let me show you what I've done so far. So here's that brass forest splitter, and I took my 15-foot hoses and attached one here, one here. That one goes over to that bin, and this one goes over to this bin. And I just turned it on to see if it's gonna work, and it looks like it is. I got it turned too high, but water is dripping out nicely. So now what I have to do is I have the 3 smaller gardening bins here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I've got 15-foot soaker hoses for these 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and hook another hose up here in the center, 1 hose, and then I'm gonna hook my 3 soaker hoses together. So hopefully that works. I'm gonna try it. And then I got an extra one here on the end, and that's just gonna be for a regular garden hose in case I need one out here. But so far, looks like it's working. Yeah, I see the water bubbling out. Of course, there's nothing planted in this one yet, but I want to get some seeds in here. So I'm excited that they're working. So I'll go ahead and get these 3 hooked up. And see those 2 garden arches? I got the other 2, and they're going to go from here to here and here to here to help lift this shade cloth here. And that way I can also use them as trellises. Okay, so it looks good. Let me finish this project up and I'll show you the final reveal. So I finally got the soaker hoses in all the bins. They all seem to be working. The water's coming out. This one's just starting here. So there's all 5 of them with soaker hoses. And what I need to do, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I need to go back through now and adjust all the hoses so they're getting my plants, and bury them And I ordered some more of the yard staples because I'm about out. Get everything tacked down. But I'm going to leave it as this today. Next time you see it, hopefully I'll have all my hoses buried, the soaker hoses properly placed. But I just wanted to show you, yay, it works. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye for now. You're a You're a goofball. You are a goofball. You're a goofball.